I'm Barry Johns, and this is Studio Talk. What's in your wallet? No, wait, that's an American Express commercial, right? But I'm going to ask you, what's in your tool chest? You know, the tools that you have in your tool chest enable you to do the very best you can at whatever it is you're trying to do. So I've had this philosophy for a very long time, and I apply it to every aspect of my life, whether it's my personal life, my work life, my relationship life, my hobby life, my passion life, no matter what it is. And that is, how full is my tool chest? And ultimately what I mean by that is, are you learning and growing every single day? Is your knowledge increasing? Are you thirsting for knowledge? Because every time you learn how to use a tool, you learn about a new physical tool like over there, or whether it's an instrument that gives you a unique flavor to your music. Those are all tools that you have in your tool chest so that when you need to use them, you've already got it. Mostly that, I'll be honest with you, is not in the gear. Actually, very little of it is in the gear. There's no magic pill in any piece of gear. I don't care what anybody tells you. There's no fairy dust. There's no game changer nonsense. That's all just a load of BS. At the end of the day, the game changer is you and your knowledge. And are you thirsting for knowledge? Are you thirsting to increase that knowledge every single day? Are you learning as much as humanly possible about every aspect of your craft? Let's take a fine woodworker as an example, because I think most of you watch this channel know that's another passion of mine. Do you think a fine woodworker just takes a hacksaw and just makes the greatest creations on earth with just that tool? Now, don't get me wrong. There are people out there, I'm sure, that can do amazing work with just a hacksaw. But is that the right tool for every job? Or do they learn different techniques, different styles, create different jigs, different molds? Learn how to use the tool properly. Learn, creative ways of using a tool in a way it wasn't even designed for, to create art. And that's what we do here. We create art. So as you're going through this life, if you ever get stuck and you feel like you're not moving forward and you're just doing the same old over and over and over, whose fault is that? It's yours. It's mine if I do that. It's human nature to some degree. It takes time and effort and energy to be able to want to be on this quest to learn and seek new knowledge, and not just sit and watch a bunch of YouTubers like me tell you what to do. There's a lot you can learn on YouTube for sure, but you can also get sucked into all the hype of the professional salesmen out there. I'm not one of them, by the way, and if you watch my channel, you know that. So be on a search every day of your life to gain a new skill. Learn about how to creatively use EQ to get certain desired results, right? In other words, let's say a compressor as an example. Are you just going to automatically grab some 1176 compressor plug-in or whatever, or hardware, and use it for everything you want to put a compressor on? Are you going to take the time to understand the differences and nuances, the sonic differences between various types of compressors and what they do and when to use them and when to get the most out of them and what applications to use them on where you can maximize their ability to be able to have an effect on the sonics of your music in a way that's desirable? There's no cookie cutter approach to this. Are there some fundamental core basics of what we do? Yes, there are foundational pieces. But outside of that, it's only up to you and your knowledge and your skills. So if you're not seeking every single day of your life to put more tools in your tool chest, to do the best you can to fill that chest as full as possible, so no matter what you're facing in this world, let's call it the world of audio for right now, you know exactly what tool to pull out at the right time for the right reason, and you know exactly why you're using that tool. Again, this applies to every aspect of your life. I don't care what it is you're trying to learn. A mechanic just doesn't simply use a socket set. There's lots of specialty tools that they have to use for different applications, and they know which application to use them for. Do you? Do you know about those things? You don't have to be a mechanic to know those things, and it doesn't even have to be a passion, and you don't even have to pursue that if that's not of interest to you. But I give you an example. Something breaks in this house, I don't pay anybody to fix it. I never do that. It's very, very rare I ever do that. I'll tackle things that I have no knowledge of and no experience whatsoever, because I'm putting, as I gain that knowledge, in other words, my refrigerator breaks, I know how to fix it. My washing machine breaks, I know how to fix it. My dryer breaks, I know how to fix it. Today, I do know how to fix those things. But there was a time I didn't. And I learned by seeking out knowledge. And that knowledge gave me tools in my tool chest so that when something breaks, I know exactly what I need to do to fix it. Because I sought out the knowledge and I put that knowledge into application and was benefited by the results of that knowledge. So how full is your tool chest? That's the question you should be asking yourself today. Mine, I never want to stop putting tools in my tool chest. I want to have a tool chest so massive that it has so many tools for so many different things, because that's going to make me better suited to be able to deal with whatever I have to deal with, to be creative and know how to use that tool in a creative way. So ask yourself these questions. They're important questions. They're probably the most important question you're going to have in all of this is your knowledge. So seek, learn, and apply. Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.